I'm gonna die here. But, so I feel like the story of these fights, I feel like these two players are actually very close in skill, because it ends up being whoever's on the home ground server wins the fight, right? So, I think they're very close in terms of skill, in that sense. Because if there was a disparity between the two, you'd see one player gaining the advantage and, like, taking a match off or whatever against the other on their other server. And that's just really not how it's happening. It's like consistent wins for the other player. Shoot my shotgun. Alright. Watch him. So it looks like the fight's gonna start. Yet again, Jizuyu goes for the very aggressive play. Codex goes for the safe play. He catches Jizuyu right there with a kind of okay. I don't like that Jizuyu was standing in the static fields. Does damage over time. It's not really a good idea, and I feel like he should be being way more mobile in general in his fights. He's being very passive. I liked that guard slip. That was a really good guard slip from the left of the Gasper. So that time he went for the back hit with Gasper's LLR, but he kind of messed it up. And again, what we're seeing here, because neither of these players likes to be the very aggressive mobile mind game type, and they like to play like very solid defensive styles, is they kind of just posture off, and that they hit each other, and then they never land any hits, and then they guard because they're scared of getting hit. I liked that play by Jizuyu just because it kind of like ruined the theme of extreme passivity. It was a high-risk, high-reward play that didn't really pay off, but he didn't get punished for it too bad. But Codex has the slight advantage right here. Ooh, he got a weird guard slip off. That was really good for Error. And now he has the mine down, and he can just camp it and throw bombs, and Jizuyu kind of has to run at him, which is not good for Jizuyu right now. Like, I don't like Jizuyu's position this fight. So he goes for the aggressive play, and he actually gets countered right away by Codex. So he's doing a really good job of kind of controlling the tempo of this fight from this position, but I don't like the fact, again, that he's being so passive. He let Jizuyu, he wasn't camping his mine, he let Jizuyu clear it for free, and now Jizuyu's heals brought him back up close to full health. So it's very close again. I really liked his position earlier, but now it's kind of the same. He just now got a really decent guard slip off, which puts him at a significant health advantage. His armor is still not broken yet. Fuck. Sorry about that. Anyways, I kind of completely missed what happened here. I had to check Steam messages again. But it looks like Zoo's in a really bad spot right now. I like that mine right there. And he's trying to go for the guard slip, and Jizuyu doesn't guard against it. And they're just standing off, and this is really bad for Jizuyu, because he's standing in the static field. He ends up just dying because of it. Oh, I feel like that was a huge mistake. But so far, this is the first match that either of them is taken off of the other, on the opposing server. Let's see. Oh yeah, countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, there's 2 3s. Well, that countdown was actually 6, but nobody saw that, so it's okay. Going back to this match, we're gonna have the, he clears them on. I think that's acceptable. I actually think that's fair. We're gonna let him do that. But, he goes for, like, a very less aggressive than the norm play here. Which I think is okay. I think he should be changing up the way he's playing definitely in these fights, but again, I would just love to see either of these players being way more aggressive than they are in terms of their mobility. Because they kind of just stand there and guard instead of move around, and I don't like it. I don't think guarding is something that you should do often. It leaves you really open. But I do like the fact that Error is kind of taking advantage of the really passive game, the really passive fights, and what he's doing is he's just making Jizuyu stand in his static fields and take damage over time, because he's just sitting there and being so passive. And he doesn't ever hit him after doing, like, he's not moving around as much, which means the static field's getting a lot of damage off. And again, he just uses the static field, waits for him to guard, uses another static field, and it's slowly accruing into a very good advantage for error code. So I would really like to see, from this position, Zhu start changing his play up a lot. Like, he has to be more mobile and more aggressive. If he keeps doing this, he's just gonna die very slowly over time. He has to get some other kind of advantage. And so what happens again is error code just like, is like, oh, you're gonna sit there and guard? Well, I guess I'll do more damage to you over time. And I mean, Jizuyu's trying really hard to get the hits off, and the problem is he's just not playing any mind games. He's just running at him and attacking, and it's not resulting in anything. Other than, like, the very safe defensive play over and over again that ends up in him slowly getting choked out. That was really good. He actually managed to land a hit on error code. He went for the, Alt-R, but it missed. Error code guarded against it, and now we're returning to the whole, like, I'm gonna spam this. I can't even see what's going on because there's so many static fields. But, this is actually a decent position for Jizuyu. I think he actually has a heal this fight, too. He should have, like, 1 bar at least, so he has a little bit more health to work with. So I feel like he's in an okay position. He could actually win this. Oh, but Ero-chan got the really good, LL hit on him. Didn't really expect it, I guess. Couldn't see what was happening totally because the thing was in the way, but just whatever. Okay. So that could have been a problem, but it looks like it's working, so it's not an issue anymore. Alright. Let me check some messages again really quick. Oh, it was Restaurant. You said he loved me. I love you too, buddy. Alright. Back to the match. I'm spectating him. I'm gonna get a drink of water, take a small break after this, because my throat's a little bit dry and I don't have anything to drink at the moment. But anyways, so this is kind of the same story again. Like, I feel like this play is really, really static from Jizuyu. I would love to see him be doing more things, and he's just not. Like, he's playing very much the same over and over and over again. And I think Arrow is kind of abusing that, and he's actually taking the advantage despite the fact that he's on an NA server. And if he wins this match and then wins the next one, like, he wins the fight, and he advances to the next round. So I feel like Jizuyu is on like a very I can't think of the word that I'm looking for right now, but he's not in a good position, I guess. He needs to change something, and he needs to do it, like, now, and it needs to be some sort of drastic play that isn't this, like, what he's been doing. And I really liked his decision to Alt-R there, but he's done that a few times this fight, and it's already getting kind of predictable. And Air didn't fall for it this time. It didn't end up with the same result as it did last time, and that's not good for him. Because Air is just slowly poking him down and killing him. So this is good. He's got a little bit of advantage there, but he doesn't go for the juke on the LL Alt-R, and Ero-chan guards it, and then we return to Gasper spam LLR for the static field kill with bombs. And that's kind of just what's going on. Jizuyu is not responding correctly to this type of strategy, and he's never, ever been able to, like, proactively hit error code. Oh, and he got mind game there. He didn't expect the bomb, but it came. He should have expected it there. Moving on. This could be the last match between these two guys. So, I don't know if I should answer that. Not just starting again. I have slight FPS issues. Alright. I'm having kind of bad FPS issues right now. Hopefully I can get that fixed here in a second. I don't want to... I might have to, though. I'm gonna check this. So we're gonna miss a little bit of the fight. But I feel like this is better than having like low FPS or whatever. I'm not really sure what would even help out here. Oh god, we'll try that. Maybe that'll help. Alright, it looks like it actually did help a lot. It helped a ton. Gasper fields look kind of weird now, but whatever. Okay, move back over here. So, already we see Aerocodex with the strong health advantage, using the exact same strategy, and just, oh man, I feel like the story of this match is just Jizuyu is not responding to the strategy well. Like, I don't think he realizes that Aerocodex is doing this intentionally. Like, there's a very explicit reason as to why he's forcing the traits like that, and then just making him stand on the static, and then running away and throwing bombs near his mines. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like Val has to be the very proactive and aggressive one in this kind of situation, and Jizuyu is not being aggressive. He's just letting Aerocodex do this. He actually lands the hit there, that's good, that's a start. You need to land some of these hits. But he just needs to play more mind games too, I think, and he's not doing that. And I don't think he's going to do it if he hasn't done it yet. So he's in a very dangerous spot here, and yeah. Well, I feel a little bit bad, because that ended up, he ended up losing that, so. Just say good games here. Aerocodex won, or ranked up after that. Alright, so that was first match. Let's see. Let me, I'm gonna switch back to this screen really quick. The next match will probably be about 5 minutes.